This is a brief video on how to register your child via MSD of Pike Township's Skyward application. The first thing you need to do is sign in. So once your login ID and password is entered, click on the sign in button. Once logged in, you will come to the Family Access portion of the website. On the left side, you will see several different links that you will use throughout the school year. For this video, we're only going to concentrate on the online registration. In the center section, you will notice that your student needs to be registered. If you have multiple students, you will see them listed. Remember, you can only register one student at a time. Click on the name link of the child that you want to register and you will land on section 1 of the online registration form. Here you will notice student information, which most should be from last year, but you still want to take a look and verify that all information is accurate and make any changes that you deem necessary. Once verified, click on the Complete Step button located here. You will notice a green check mark in Section A, Student Information, which simply means that you have verified this information. Now let's move on to the next section of the online registration form, and we can do that by clicking on the Next Step button located here. In this section, you have more information to verify. Note that if it's in red or if it has a red box around it, it needs your attention. Once you're done, click on the Complete Step button located here. Notice the green check mark, which simply means that you have updated, verified, and completed this section. Now let's move on to the next section of the online form by clicking on the Next Step button. Remember, red means required, and that needs your attention. So for example, the home language is a field that is required. So if you don't have any home language listed, you will see a kind of red box around that area. All you have to do is type in whatever home language you're using at home, and that will satisfy that field and the red box will go away. Also, if you'd like to receive a paper copy of the report card, you just put a check mark in that box. Again, just verify and update the guardian information and click Complete Step when finished. Now let's move to the next step on the online registration form. In this step, you're going to verify emergency information. In the critical alert information box, you want to make sure that you provide any information that you feel the school needs to know. You can also update doctor information, dentist, hospital, insurance, and policy information. Please note that all fields with bold text and borders are currently waiting for approval by the district. Once you have verified all information, click on the Complete Step button. You'll notice another green check mark. Now let's move on to the next step in the online registration process. Now verify the emergency contacts. Each student must have at least one emergency contact, but you can also add other emergency contacts. Click on the Add Emergency Contact button, and now fill in the appropriate boxes for the additional contact that you're adding. When all is done, click on the Complete Step button. Notice again the green check mark. Now let's move to the next step. In this step, the health information, you can provide problems related to your child with regards to allergies, medication notes, hospital notes, vision, hearing, and other concerns. Again, once complete, click on the Complete Step button. Once again, you will get the green check mark indicating that you have completed this step. Now, let's move on. Click on the Next Step button. For this step, you'll click on the link in the center of the page, and you will see a checkbox that says the form Technology and Internet Acceptable Use Safety has not yet been completed. Would you like to complete it now? Answer yes, and then you will actually see the form pop up. Once you read through and understand the form, you have a couple of selections at the bottom. If you agree with everything, go ahead and tick it yes, and then provide your electronic signature and date the form. Once you're done here, you have the option of printing a copy for your records, but you also make sure that you want to save the form. And once you save the form, you'll go back and you'll see a date that shows you when it was created and a timestamp. Now click on the back button to close the form. Press the Complete This Step button. Again, green check mark. Let's move on. In this step, you can pay your students lunch fees. Click on the link to pay student lunch fees. You'll notice a window open up where you can go into this database with your login and password and pay your students lunch fees. Once you've completed this process, log out, close this window, press the Complete This Step button. Again, green check mark. Let's move on. This is the ethnicity race verification section. So what you want to do here is read through this form, click on the Continue button, and make sure that all appropriate boxes are checked. Now press the Complete Step button. Again, green check mark on the right side here. Now let's move on to the next step. This is a very important step. What you want to do here is make sure that everything is checked in green on the right side, and also in the middle that every step is complete. If you have a step that is not complete, you will see the red text that says not completed. Once everything is completed, click on the online registration button. You have now registered this student for the coming school year.